doing out there? I'm Doug Best. And my man, what's your name?
Rene Campos,
I know a lot
former
of people
candidate
were really
for Fresno Council
surprised by
District
all the
7.
news and it's
And
been a
then
lot
my
the
man.
last couple of days.
For the people out there, I'm Doug Best. We just started a
Lawrence
podcast. I
Horta
was just inside the
has
city
displayed
council and I
incredible
was listening to what
courage
they were saying
throughout her
about
ordeal.
Even
though
we
she
have
was
to tell the whole
victimized
truth.
repeatedly,
They say that he's a sex
she
offender.
kept
I
her
don't know
secret for
nothing about it,
decades.
but
Out
I
of
can
fear that it
understand
would
your
hurt
point
others.
about
She put other
you
people
got some
before
constitutional
herself.
rights. And
Yeah, the
then-
Constitution states that everybody has access to public buildings, especially when it comes to these buildings where people come in and out to vote and so forth. And what they're talking about, which I quoted to them, Miguel Harris, he wanted to use the city taxpayer money to fund a lawsuit against me. So I told him that. I said, if it can take you guys 48 hours to come after me, then why can't you fix the city in 48 hours? Why can't you do that? But they shut me down, and as soon as they shut me down, you hear they call me a rapist. They said it. He goes, I don't give a shit about you. He said that.
Okay, just stay with me, though, Renee. I'm Doug,
But it
guys.
stuck with me.
Look,
The letters, the
I'm Doug.
comments, the outreach.
But the point is, I
And it
just
was
want to
something that
so, do you
it's
think
always
that
been
they
in the back of
might
my
have a
mind.
point that, you know, they
Now,
kind of see, even though
what's happened overall
whatever that
has
subchapter
been really
is in the law is
hard to
broad.
bear, and I look
And so
forward
just
to
stay with me.
the comments
Okay.
of my
I'm
colleagues
just
who
regular
have
Joe Blow.
been a part
I'm
of,
just regular Joe Blow. And what's
this
the name of
council for a long time. I know
the
they have a lot of
code?
wisdom.
790?
But I just want you to know
The
that
penal
you
code,
are
the
very
one we
heard
got?
today.
Yeah.
It's
And,
290.
290. So penal 290 is so broad.
Like it
But
is passing
in
other
their mind,
communities,
I
but
heard Nick
I just wanna
Richardson and
as a
just talking about it just briefly.
Thank you for
Some
all your
people in their
patience
mind,
and say
I
we're
did a
gonna restore
podcast
California.
last night with Nick Wildstone, and some lady says, "Don't bring the guy Renee up." I didn't even know who you was. And as soon as she said that, I knew you was gonna be here. I got a tax offer. I closed it. I said, "We finna come down here and talk to the guy." So it ain't. He said, "You don't do PR." I ain't no bullshit on this, man.
Yeah, I'm not.
So-
I'm not a running candidate right now. I'm just a voter. I'm still involved in politics. I'm a constitutional advocate, and I'm here to answer questions and meet people.
So do you believe that you know what Councilman Aries, do he have a point? Do Councilman Nick Richardson, do he
Do I
have a point?
believe in what they're saying?
I'm not maybe not believing what they saying. They might wholeheartedly and passionately believe that everything that they saying, they really believe it. And everything that you saying, you believe it. Could it be two truths?
Everybody has their own perspective, and they're all entitled to their own view. However, we should leave it up to the judges and DAs to decide who should be on the streets, who should go into the buildings. They're not judges, they're not DAs. All they did was pull up a profile with my case on it. But they don't know what it is. And they judged me off of one title. That's unfair to many people. And then for him to say, I don't care about you, after I stated you're our leaders, I've been trying to tell the people, your leaders, those are not leaders. They bullied me, they attacked me, and they kept running smears against me. I never wanted to participate in it. Do they have a point? I believe the system is beneficial for schools, because that's what parents want it in schools, to protect kids. They're talking about they want to protect kids. Let's get it in schools. Why do you want it here? Why? Because you don't want me coming in here running again.
Yeah, but from just listening to the people and just thinking and just me being just a regular person, I could see it up there. She's saying that somebody's talking. Just the average person seems like they're against you. So it's like you got an uphill battle. Are you ready to continue to fight? So what happens when somebody sees some kind of sexual offense against somebody right off the bat? It's a stereotype, maybe.
Yes,
It's a
absolutely.
stereotype, maybe. I don't really know. I don't know. But I just said, man, let's put the guy on the show and then give him the opportunity to voice his opinion. And then, you know, we seen the councilmen in there, they voiced their opinion. And so, do you feel sorry for what you did?
What I did?
Yeah.
Yes, I feel bad for
And
what
you
I did.
apologized to
and
the public before?
I have apologized to the public.
This is the public right now. We got thousands and thousands of people that's gonna watch us right now. I can guarantee you.
I have apologized to the public. I've explained the story. It involved no people, but city council tends to echo rhetoric, which is dangerous, which is why I filed incident reports against Miguel Harris and the city council on behalf of my district. My district felt they were being
What's your
harassed.
district?
District 7.
District 7, okay.
Yes, so many
But
communities.
Aries is District 3.
Yeah, but they all chose to stack up on me. When one of them couldn't but they all came after me.
Be thoughtful of centering
And that's clear. You
ourselves
see all of
in
them
those who are harmed.
saying it, and then you see the
It's our
state
first
legislator.
responsibility to
Something's wrong
acknowledge
here.
their
But do you
pain,
think that,
their
it might
suffering,
be the political climate now
and
with
believe
the
the
Epstein
survivors
files
and ensure
Diddy
that they're not
situation
erased
and,
as part of this
just
conversation.
the stereotypical, the
Secondly, we
stereotype
have to
of
recognize
anything
the impact on
associated
the
with being
community.
some kind of sexual.
I believe it does
father,
create a biasness towards
as a
people
former
who are
farmer for myself,
nonviolent and
son of
people
farm
who
workers,
have went through the
the news
system
has been
rehabilitated.
deeply, painfully,
If someone is out
personally
here, then
devastating
they're
to
most
us.
likely safe. I'm not saying
Has
they always
has
make the
shaken
right
many of us,
decisions,
especially
because I
those
have
of us
seen the
who
guy
spent
who just
a
got out in San
lifetime fighting
Diego,
for
and
farmer
I was
rights
pissed
and
about
honoring
that.
the legacy
Why
that
isn't
we
he
believed
all
in.
over the news?
In the
They
audience today
raped
are
a bunch
people
of
who've
kids
been
and he ain't
fighting
on the
along
news, but I am.
Cesar Chavez
So
and
just
Dolores
stay
and
with
farm
me.
workers for
So if it was
decades.
just, somebody gonna see this.
And
The
last night I
mayor,
met with a few
Aries,
people
Nick Richardson.
Oh, they will,
yes.
Oh, they're gonna see, so I'm gonna make sure that
And
I'm
we're
gonna
all
put it on the
struggling
social media.
with this
But,
devastating news.
so,
While grieving
you
in our
feel
own
like
ways,
what you did was
we're
wrong.
heartbroken for the elders.
You feel like, and you're
longtime
apologizing
advocates
to
in the
all the
community
people, whoever it was
that are
involved.
experiencing
in it.
this.
But you feel like you should still have an
But we also
opportunity
have to
live
honor
just
the
a
role of
regular life.
journalism
If you want to be a
and
city
tell.
councilman, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a
We
lawyer.
should commend the
you
journalists
paid
who spent
your time.
years
Yes.
And then
investigating
you
and
feel
bringing
like, they're
this
bullying
truth
and they're
to
not
light.
giving you the proper opportunity.
Yes, I
In a
believe that
time
they're
where the press
violating
is
the
often attacked,
Constitution. Everybody
federal
has a
level by the
right
presidents,
to
and even at the
run
local,
for any
this
office.
dais.
And because
We've
it
seen
makes them
attack
feel
on local
uncomfortable,
journalism.
they're doing all
But
of
you
this.
can, you can understand that though, right?
Yeah,
she
I see
feels
both.
uncomfortable, you
That
know,
makes
my
a lot of
senorita,
us
but it's not no problem, because I know I'd sit there and watch
This
it.
is a reminder that
People do feel
journalism is
uncomfortable
essential
about
to
those kind of
accountability
situations.
in
You
our
understand
system.
that?
Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of bias towards
wanna
it,
thank
but I had
the
to learn
journalists.
about it myself. I didn't fully
Although
understand the tier
they
system,
reported it has been
then
devastating to many of us,
and then I figured out the tier
was
system.
necessary.
There's violent, horrible
Even when
violent
the
statistic,
truth
which
is
is
painful,
3. Then there's
the
1,
leaders
non-violent offenders,
the
people who can
journalists
rehabilitate
have done their
and
job.
move on.
Right, so
I
in
do
your
wanna make a
situation, you
note,
said, can
Tim
you just
Boren,
give us
the
just
president
in a
be-
brief
former president
synopsis,
editor.
what happened?
who,
Well,
on a-
since I'm not
You
camp-
talking to the
this
people
meeting,
Well,
right
since
now.
I'm not
acknowledged that
campaigning no more,
maybe
uh,
journalists should have pushed
everything
harder
I've
early.
said is true. Yes, I came out with the
Maybe
truth,
journalists
absolutely.
We don't know the truth. Me and her, we don't know nothing about the situation. I kind of just heard your name last time I did a podcast. We don't know the specifics.
Okay.
Take down
Well,
statues.
um,
and
so
change
basically, yes, that I came out and I said that people deserve politicians who are going to be honest from the very beginning, not the end. And I've been trying to say this the entire time, but there's been an entire
especially when they're
smear
being
against
under
me,
attack.
making me look
Or
like an
doing their
evil
jobs
person, and I'm not.
and
When you meet
bringing
me in person, I'm
pedophiles,
nice. I'm
sexual
the completely
offenders
opposite of what these people
to
say,
account.
and in this meeting, we
But they say
Like the
Sirhan was nice too. Somebody said Hitler was nice.
Accountability
But I'm
must
just
be
using that as an
consistent.
example, not that you're
Unfortunately,
saying that. But
sexual abuse
so
has
for the average
become
person out there that might get an opportunity to listen to us,
for some
what did they?
in position of power.
What's the whole thing? You didn't rape
Too
me.
often,
No.
individuals in
You didn't
leadership
have sex with nobody.
No.
Were you on the
Rather
phone
than
with a
held
young
accountable.
person?
Nope.
What did they get you
We
for?
have
that?
seen that at the local.
Okay, so
and
back
at the
then they
highest
You
had-
level
got to tell the
institutions.
truth now, because
Yes,
I'm
yeah,
okay.
no,
In
you're
our
fine.
faith-based
So back
institutions
then they had
like the Catholic
Tumblr.
Church.
Are you familiar with that?
No.
In the White
Okay,
House.
so you're familiar with TikTok.
And in
I'm
local
fa- yeah.
governments
Okay,
across
social
the
media.
country.
Okay.
Back then, if
You own the social media now. This is the
In
Doug
the
Best
Epstein files.
podcast. Go ahead.
all
There's
right,
5,300
so what people don't really talk about is that a lot of people are talking about this. When you use social media, you add somebody, say they add something
And
that's
yet, some of our
illicit?
colleagues
No. Stay with me now, so the people don't think that you're trying to flip flop.
Say nothing.
So you saying you were on social media and it was a
Yes.
young
They
person.
find a way to
Did you
walk
know the person was young?
release
No.
them.
You didn't
No.
know. How young?
They look like 18, 19.
Okay, so then you had a
They have
conversation with them on the
No,
phone.
I didn't even talk to them.
Police recently
Something happened. How did the police get involved?
So basically, by them,
refusing
by
to
adding
hold
them, they share
their
on your
own
story.
party
Right.
accountable,
Now you just committed a crime.
which, to be
You just
frank,
trafficked.
it makes me quite proud today
Without even knowing it, you just
to be a
trafficked because
Democrat,
they shared a
a
page.
Californian.
Now say you
and to
don't
be
know
part of
about
this
the
body.
Wait. Stay with me. Stay with me.
The news
So we
was
just trying to
devastating.
make sure that somebody that's out there on the Doug Best show that's watching us, somebody's gonna watch us. Man. I'm gonna
Oh
push
no,
it.
a lot of people are gonna watch it.
But listen to me,
It might be
Renee.
too fast.
Okay, so we just want to make sure that everybody understands what's
Fact
going on.
is-
I don't. I just met you.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen you before in life.
No, but you approached me perfectly
Yeah, I mean,
fine.
because I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
And I want the show to grow, and sometimes you got to use controversy. I don't
be
agree
clear
with
about accountability
nothing in the
and what it
sexual
looks like.
things, nothing like that. But
I don't
sometimes
either.
we got to
Protect
use.
identity abusers.
Sometimes we got to get in
You do not make
situations that might be a
excuses
bit
for those
uncomfortable for
abusers.
people to watch the
You do
show.
not
So
elevate
just stay
them to
with me.
positions of
You
power.
saying you were on the social media,
Like
Yes.
the presidency of the United
and you
States.
already went to court. So you can't say nothing to get yourself in trouble. I'm not trying to trick you.
No. What everything's already public.
Okay, so stay with me. So everybody's out there. You own the social media. Was it a man, a girl, a boy? Okay, so they saying you gay.
Yes.
Okay, I ain't nothing wrong with being gay. I ain't got nothing wrong with being gay. I'm not. I love my senorita. So okay, so they saying that some young kid was on there, a male, and you talked to him.
Yes.
And just on the social media, you just said you guys had a dialogue. You didn't know he was a kid.
Well, we didn't talk. What happened was I added him because I thought he was attractive.
Who added him?
Me. I added him.
You added him, not they. You
No,
added him.
not them, because everybody wants a lot of followers. So you add.
Okay.
Especially when people are like, add me, I add you.
Okay.
So at this time, I wanted a lot of followers. So I started adding people. But what I didn't realize that when they're sharing on your feeds. If they share something illicit, you are going to get arrested. They're going to come to your house and get you, whether you knew.
Wait. Stay with me. So the people, so I want to make sure that the people don't think that you're trying to trick them. So you was talking to a young kid on the social media.
No, not a kid. He looked like he was 18.
Now look, if he's under 18 or whatever, they consider him a kid. I ain't trying to trick them. I'm just trying to make sure that the people seeing us, that I'm not giving them no bullshit. And ain't gonna be never be no bullshit. It could be you, it could be Mayor.
Well, this is the most blunt I've been with it.
Yeah, but this how it is. This what the Doug Best show is. This is a show for the real people. It could be Barack Obama. It could be Donald Trump. We're gonna be a straight shooter. You're gonna get a fair shot on me, and then some people gonna like me, some people ain't gonna like me. Some people gonna like, yeah. But so the thing is, but you gotta tell the truth on here. Okay, so you talked to a little kid on the social
I
media.
never talked to him. I added him.
You added him.
I added him.
And then the police just came and picked you up?
No, it was about 3 days when he started sharing his feeds. I didn't know how, because internet companies are supposed to monitor ages. We trust them to do that.
We're gonna make sure that the people don't feel like you're trying to circumvent it. So, okay, so you added a kid on there. You didn't know he was a kid. And then 3 days later, the police knocked on your door?
Yes, because it was considered sharing.
Celebrate with the street sign.
Okay, Sharon. Okay, and then what happened from there? You went to court?
Yeah, I went to court.
And then you admitted that you were
I told the
wrongdoing?
judge everything.
And then, so what did they do to you?
They told me that I did not fit the profile of. I did not fit the profile of what I was being accused of. So they asked me to go to rehabilitation and see what they say.
Okay, stop right there. The profile, I just want to make sure that I'm asking you the right question. So they charge you with a crime?
Yes.
They reduced the crime?
Yes.
Okay, so they reduced the crime down.
Yes.
So you pleaded guilty to a lesser crime?
Yes.
Okay, and then what did they make you do? Did you have to pay some money? Did you have to go to
There
classes?
were fines, there were classes, there was extensive lie detector tests. I'm talking 6 lie detector tests at 250,
So
355.
do they make you wear a monitor?
Well, when they first let you out, yeah, you gotta wear a monitor for 2 years.
Okay, so now, here you are. How many years ago was that?
Oh, it's been like 6 years.
6 years ago. You got kids?
We move forward with
You only
honesty,
like me?
accountability.
No,
I'm just asking the
No,
question
no,
because
you're
the people,
real.
now the people gonna be wanting to ask. He said, why he didn't ask him this? Why he didn't ask him that?
Well, I
You
know
only-
a lot of
You
people-
can like men. I don't care what you like.
A lot of people say gay, but honestly, I've been with girls and guys.
Thank
I've
you to the Southeast
been with both of them long times. It's just my goal now is to focus on Fresno and the problems here.
It's been a difficult
I feel like I
time
can
for all
add
of us, but it
a
was
lot
really
to
now.
this city. A lot of us can add to the city, but our input doesn't matter to them.
And it
So the
continues,
system repeats
and there is now
itself.
a generation
But me going in there and me getting, I know a lot of people are like, why did you get out early? Well, the judge and DA can see the evidence.
Okay, so you saying the situation did not happen here in Fresno?
No, it happened here in
It
Fresno.
happened. Okay, so the people, the city councilors in there, you know, they got a job. They got a job. They didn't did their job. But one thing about the social media, I was telling Nick Wildstar this last night. And you could be on CNN, you could be on Fox News, you could be on ABC, you could be on NBC. The paradigm is shift. Now that you're gonna be on, man, I'll bet all my money. Everybody in the city's gonna watch this thing. So now you got an opportunity. You had an opportunity in there, and now you got an opportunity. Just tell the people what you want to tell them. Our senorita said we got to be a little closer.
All right. Be careful. What I have been saying is be careful on social media. You might add the wrong person who's going to share illicit material. By then, you adding them, it goes to your feed. You are now transporting CSAN. Whether you knew it or not, be safe on there. be safe.
And as a,
That's my advice to
seasonal
people.
farm worker, as a
As of
teenager,
people thinking I did
in high
something
school
to
and my
somebody,
college
no,
years
no
when I
people
came
were
back
involved
to
at all. It was pure
Cedar
digital.
Fresno to do farm work.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm glad you
Currently,
came, man.
I
I'm
own
Doug
land.
Best, man. I want you to go and all the
Private
people out
farming.
there.
I have
Well,
TikTok. If you want to do
small
another one, just
farmers.
reach out to me.
yeah, okay, you got my card?
Yeah,
You
I
got
got
my
your
card?
card.
And then
Yeah.
you gonna go to
Around the
social media. I'm gonna have it on TikTok, I'm gonna
strikes
put it
to
on
the present.
YouTube.
This
I'm gonna
is
do
to
everything.
honor
My senoritas
farm
keep
workers.
telling me that we gotta be
The
close
Central
together.
Valley is the
Oh, you're gonna
bread
get a lot of views.
winner.
Yeah, I
of
want. Then I need
everything
subscribers.
to the world.
Oh,
And
you'll
man, and
get
I
that
just want
too.
to just
I
tell you this
promise
right
you.
here. I just want to tell you this.
Capital
Irregardless
of
of
the
whatever
world.
they say in there,
And we
they
are
gotta
here
do a job, and I'm
continue
sure
to
that they
honor
feeling
the
that
people
wholeheartedly.
whose
You
feet
feeling what
were
you feeling
right in our
wholeheartedly.
backyard.
But we just want to keep moving forward and try
The
to
question
add
that I
some
do
value
have
to
is,
everybody's life.
Yes,
Going forward,
exactly.
It's a
I
teachable
believe,
what
moment.
about the
I
small
believe
business
everybody has an
along Kingston
input
Canyon
that would make a
corridor?
better
The
difference.
mom and pop
Yeah,
who
so you
struggle
know they got
every
some
day
very, very famous
to
people.
pay
here.
the rent.
Black guy, Don Lemon,
pay
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
greatest
PG&E,
podcasters in
and
the
to pay
world.
water.
And we just hoping that the
What is
Doug
the
Best
city
Show
going to
can
do
be just like
to help
that,
them out?
similar. And then this is our story.
It's my understanding
Man,
that
stay
when
at
it
me,
was
man.
changed,
We just got to stay out of
A lot of
trouble.
those
And we
businesses
can't worry
suffered.
about what they saying in there. But
And
we
that's
just
just
gotta
a couple of
live
years
life
ago.
the best that we can.
and
I
now
think you're gonna be all right, man.
we are
You'll be all
going
right.
to go
Appreciate
back.
it. I'm
Yeah.
Doug Best on the Doug
Ask
Best
those
Show. And tell them to
business-
close it out, man. Tell
I'm
them your
Rene
name.
Campos,
Corridor.
constitutional
That's where it
advocate
comes
and
from.
civic voice.
And this is
Thank
the
you.
one that everybody was
absorb
saying. This is the gay
yet
guy
another
that they call him a sexual.
expenses.
What do they call you?
Sex offender.
And so
Sex
moving
offender or
forward,
a sexual predator. They
I'm
says
glad
don't put him on the show. When you tell me
that
don't do it,
the city
that's
of Fresno,
exactly what I'm gonna do.
the main
Okay,
corridor
guys, we
that
down here at City Hall. I'm
connects
gonna go back to
West
best
Fresno
taxes
to
and pass
Southeast
out checks.
Fresno
Renee, man, we gotta
is
keep our nose
going
clean.
back to its
Yeah,
original
what the people
Absolutely.
say.
street names,
Okay, guys.
Kings Canyon.
Booyah! I'll
East,
see you soon.
Ventura,
Thanks,
downtown.
Senorita. Thanks.